Alright.
Oh, God.
Episode 1 of the Meat Tent podcast. You know what we're talking about today, boys? We're talking about big companies, big pharma, big tech, big brother. The works. Eh?
I mean, do we hate corporations?
I love corporations.
You like corporations? Wow.
I hate Amazon. They're
You
kind
hate
of like every
Amazon?
time I go on, they're like, "Hi."
That's so convenient, though.
No, they're not. Okay,
They
they're
kinda
too.
are,
They're, okay,
though.
but they're too convenient because what they tell me is they're always like, "Okay, hi, I'll send you your groceries, and I'll send you your kids to preschool, and I'll frickin' watch your house so that you don't get robbed, and I'll tap your
Bruh.
shower heads and stuff." It's like what?
Wait.
Tap your shower head, Tom. It's not like a thing that needs to be done.
What is it, Justin?
Huh?
Justin
What?
hopped in, guys. Welcome,
can't hear
welcome,
no one.
Justin.
No, don't welcome Justin.
Yo,
That's
where
worse.
is everyone at though?
Okay, don't welcome Justin, guys. He's making problems for us, obviously.
He's confused and scared. We kidnapped him.
There they are. Oh
Hey, so Justin,
Uh
what are your thoughts on the corporations?
huh. Corporations.
Big
The
corporations.
bruh.
Big ones.
Don't say something
Big
stupid.
corporations?
Just an actual answer.
So big corporations, I don't feel a single thing for them because they have millions of dollars in revenue and thousands of hundreds of thousands of employees. So honestly, I don't feel bad for them when they acquire like Lil Wayne babies. To be honest.
Damn.
I'm not
That's
saying
pretty
I feel bad for them.
tough,
I'm saying they suck.
Are you
Like,
Thomas,
basically,
are
like-
you saying that big corporations are inherently bad?
Yeah.
I feel like there are a
I
lot
mean,
of
yes.
benefits of having a big corporation. It consolidates a lot of things. If that one big corporation
Gio,
is
turn
good,
down the gain on your mic, please.
Wait, no, but what if I like
Please.
what?
it's all like
That's
big
just a you thing.
corporations selling me food and stuff. Why don't I just grow something? Then I don't have to deal with taxes and
Thomas, are you gonna grow
some other
I
bullshit.
mean,
all of the food you
That's
eat?
gonna be very complicated, though.
Yeah, but okay.
I
Okay,
mean-
big businesses are fine. It's
I
specifically
mean,
Amazon.
now we're talking about the foundations of like society.
Well, no, here's the thing. The main problem I have is Amazon because they have too many Alexa devices. They have Alexa for everything. It's stupid. That's the only reason I don't like Amazon because they always try to sell me their new Alexa, fart device, and I don't want it. Okay, I don't want your
I mean-
Alexa.
I mean,
There
they're
is
not right.
reason to
They're
believe.
right.
Have you guys ever seen those office emails where they're literally just like, hey, the new Alexa, don't put all the stuff in it. We want to save them for the next one. They're literally making them work so they can come up with the new one that's you have to pay more for.
Yeah, I
Makes
mean,
sense.
they need to make money, I guess.
I mean, that makes sense.
don't-
I mean,
They
like,
don't need to
big-
make money.
big-
No, they
I mean,
don't.
but
No,
that's what they're
big-
trying
big
to
business-
do here. They're a business.
Big business is inherently greedy.
They
Big
don't
business will
need the
inherently
money.
cut corners.
I
It's
think
not
Amazon
inherently
has-
greedy. It is human nature that they'll become greedy and try and cut corners. That is not inherent in our society. You are using the word inherently.
No, I think it's inherent in our society.
Okay, Ben Shapiro.
No,
there's no need
it's
to use
inherent
wording.
human
Like,
nature.
Capitalism is literally cutting corners to make more money.
No,
That's
that's
like
not
the
what capitalism.
basis of
that
capitalism.
is capitalism. He's right. He's
That's,
right.
that's not
That-
capitalism.
No,
Capitalism
that's
can
Yes,
not,
work
it
that
without
is not
that.
the definition of capitalism.
Capitalism
That's
can
just straight
very
up
much
allowing.
work without cutting corners. See, you're saying that it's human nature to do these things. It is inherent in our, our will that we will do these things. It is not inherent in the idea of
The
big
government
business.
can also cut corners if they control businesses too. There's no difference.
And a small business owner has more incentive to cut corners because
Well, there's only-
it
there's
is
only
their
a
livelihood
certain-
I
on the
mean,
line.
everyone has incentive to cut corners.
Well,
they
Mark,
just
there's
save
only
more
a
money.
certain amount of money you can make until you cut corners.
No, I
And I
say
think in a
small,
capitalistic society,
small businesses
where-
have more of an incentive to do that.
Why is that?
Because every day their paycheck is, the difference between them losing their business and them continuing the next week.
It's also
but if they cut
typically
corners- if they
between
cut
2
corners,
weeks and a
quality
month.
goes
They don't
down
get
and they
paid
can
every
still lose
day,
their job.
Gio. Just so you know.
Hmm?
They get
Cutting
paid.
corners-
If you can reliably cut corners to the point where it doesn't drop quality enough for people to notice, then I don't think it really matters.
Well, Gio, they also get paid like every 2 weeks to every month. It's not like a everyday thing.
I'm talking about business
Well, do you
owners.
realize how small?
Business
how
owners
smaller-
don't get paid every day either. That's not how.
Well,
it
do
Yeah,
works.
you realize how like small
Business owners
business
don't get a salary.
like
They get whatever money their business makes,
Well, they
which
might
is
not make
every
any
day.
money in a day. They might not make any money in a day.
Well,
okay?
they're not
Yeah,
good
that's what I
business
mean.
right now, are they?
Well, you do realize that
Nobody
big,
hopes
like
that
smaller
business
businesses
owners check.
have more expensive prices because they can't compete with larger businesses who cut corners.
Yeah, and I don't think small businesses can't cut corners because quality goes down and it's more noticeable.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, like
a big
literally,
budget company like Nintendo can have all kinds of errors and people will still buy it. Like, everyone's like complaining about stick drift, but no, here's the thing. Everyone complains about stick drift, but everyone still buys a Switch. No one's like, oh, I don't want to buy a Switch because stick drift. Everyone bought one already. They've made like 10 times the money they spent on it. It's fine.
I think the thing was stick drift came out after everyone bought the Switch, and it dropped the prices a lot.
Also, stick drift has been around
so-
since the PlayStation 1's controller made sticks. Like, I don't know why everyone
I know,
had it in
but like
Nintendo. That pisses me off.
The thing with Switch is that nearly every original like Gen 1 Nintendo Switch developed stick drift.
It still
almost
pisses me
immediately.
off. That's not. I know, but everyone's saying that it's like
It took
Nintendo's fault. No.
It took my Xbox controller 5 years to develop stick drift.
No, I know, but
It
I'm
took the
just
Nintendo
saying.
controller I have legit 4 months.
I know, but I'm saying it's not Nintendo's fault because that's an
Yes,
actual
it is.
prominent problem.
No, it is Nintendo's
Also-
fault because they developed them. They made them crappily. That's what people are
no,
angry
they had
about.
they had to make them in a
There's
smaller,
no-
compact form factor. They can't just smash an entire Xbox controller onto one of those.
There's
Joy-Cons.
no way to, but honestly, there is no way to get around stick drift. If you damage the stick, it will drift.
That is
Yeah,
literally the
stick.
technology of it. It is not.
Yeah, but the problem with the Switch controllers is that they developed them way quicker than every other controller
Yeah, because
on the market.
it's a fragile controller,
I think
Gio.
it's
Not that they're
still-
made
yeah,
for
That's
it.
the
then.
problem. They were crappily made, and they weren't researched well.
crappy and fragile
There's
are
a-
two different
there's a-
words. You're mixing them up
Yeah,
here.
there's crappy and fragile.
They're fragile.
No,
They're not
if
crappy.
they were just
You're
I
just
mean, like,
probably too tough on
Is
it. I've
all,
had mine
is
for
all
about
glass?
a year now, almost, maybe like 9 months. It's perfectly fine, and I've been rough on the sticks.
that
Is all
is-
glass crappy because all glass is fragile and
Oh
if you
my
drop
god!
it, it will
I'm
break?
nah,
Like,
I'm leaving
what?
this chat. You guys are just every.
He's getting worked up, dude. It's just a
He's
conversation.
getting
I can't have a conversation with you guys because you guys take every exact
This
word.
is why we can't do
Like my
podcasts, 'cause someone gets
exact
too
wording
heated.
isn't always what I mean.
Okay.
You guys are like taking exactly what I say and taking it out of context. It's annoying. I don't want to do this.
No, it's just it's a conversation. We're going back and forth, Gio, right?
He left. Yeah.
He left. Okay. It's not that we're coming after him. It's
Okay,
that
fine.
he says something, I say something,
I'll
he says
make
something. in
his
return.
argument. So, we're arguing that like glass is like what? It's fragile.
We're not talking about glass.
I'm affected. Like,
you
I-
compared
dude,
it to glass.
No.
Talking about,
Mort.
glass being-
Anytime I can just ruin Gio's argument by saying, yeah, you used a poor choice of words, I will do it because it's funny.
Yeah. Justin just
It's-
I
makes
mean,
a lot
yeah,
of
if he gets his point across, I mean, I think it's legit.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I mean, he's like right, but then he gets like sort of in that mode
gets
where
too
it's like he
worked up
thinks
and
he's
angry.
Well,
correct
well,
instead
he
of his
did-
opinion.
Well, his opinion was basically fragile equals crappily made. So anything that is inherently fragile is crappily made.
That
under
wasn't true.
logic.
He did say that. And then he says, "Oh, you shouldn't take my. Why are you zipping? What are you zipping?"
Oh, sorry, that was a bag.
No. It's not a bag. What were you zipping? Right now. Zip your lips. That's
It's a
what you're
glass
zipping.
case. It's a glass. Oh.
That was a good one. Ah.
Like, dude, your $500 china, dude, it's crappily made because it is fragile, and if you break it, it will. If you drop it, it will break.
Well, why don't they make glass harder?
Well, I don't think it's fair.
Yeah.
Or, like,
Well, like, what if you take?
China's, like, an
Well,
actual, like,
he made the comparison.
No, what if you,
He
Justin?
literally
What
said
if you made it out
fragile
of
equals
like?
cheaply made.
What if you made it out of like transparent, like ceramic? That would be more. Donk, hard.
Mm,
Proof glass.
no, the only way you're gonna get around it
Plexiglass?
is just straight up plastic. Straight up
Plexiglass.
plastic.
Maybe
Straight
I
up
guess
plastic.
Fine China gets a lot of its valuableness from the fact that it's like fragile and kind of like
How it's
True.
made is designed.
Yeah, it's how
Maybe
it's
that's
made.
the beauty
Exactly.
in the sticks in the Switch's sticks.
but
Is that they're
that's
so
why like I'm saying
Beautifully crafted. We shouldn't be
Like
hard
the
on them.
Ouya.
but they're designed.
No,
but
the
they're
Ouya
not,
was not
they're not like
beautifully crafted.
they're not like Fine
The
China
Ouya is
where it's meant to be
beautiful.
used.
Shut up.
The Ouya was made
Okay.
by a
It's
green person.
beautiful,
I don't
Thomas.
want
Ouya is amazing, bruh.
I mean, a
I mean,
joystick
I
is-
keep-
and a controller is meant to be used a lot. It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you drift after a couple months. That's kind of like not good.
Oh,
Well, the thing is that
you see what I
um,
said there? I
this-
said Ouya.
well,
Funny.
the thing is that the Switch like controllers need to pack more stuff in, right? Because compared to say like an Xbox controller, right? So if you took
Yeah.
an Xbox controller, where's my Xbox controller? And you cut off the middle part, that's basically 2 Switch Joy-Cons, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is they fit the lithium battery into each of those Joy-Cons, right?
Yeah.
So that already takes up a pretty big amount of space. Then they get motion sensoring in there. Then they get the IR camera in one of them. And then at that point, they're already so expensive that they don't have enough money to really make the things good.
Yeah, and here's the
Okay.
other thing about them. So
What's it-
an
no, they-
actual Xbox stick, what it's made of is 2 different rotating springs, right? With a little stick
Yeah.
down the middle, and so when you push it, it'll return to the center. The Switch is just not like that at all. I'm pretty sure. It's like a rubber contact that actually does that. So a stick on here.
There's no room for the springs.
Yeah, no, a
basically.
stick on a controller, like an Xbox controller, is going to obviously be more sturdy than just like thin rubber contacts. That's obviously going to wear down
Well,
quicker.
And also, I read somewhere that it's entirely not the sticks. It's what Thomas is talking about. If you take out the rubber and you replace it, your stick should be fine.
Yeah,
That's what
it's
I've
just
heard.
it's just a hard operation because Joy-Cons are notoriously really hard to take apart compared to any other controller. Like if you try to take
Oh, yeah.
apart Joy-Con, you know, a lot of people just break them, and then you have to buy.
I mean, at the
all
end
of
at the
those.
end of the day, honestly, you should just buy a pro controller for like general use.
True.
And then if there's anything that specifically needs it, like Mario Party or something like that, just use that.
Yeah. And then they all
And-
got
or like
worked up
Pokemon,
about
something
like
like that.
Switch Lite stick drift, but from what I could tell for the first couple of months, it was this one video that every news source took from, just one, and that same guy who posted that video posted a follow-up just showing that he hadn't calibrated his sticks right, but people still focused on the fact that it was stick drift, and literally, yeah, he was
I
like,
mean, the damage
oh.
was already done. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it was this one guy. No one else had posted
kinda
anything about
funny.
it.
I mean, that's obvious.
It was nuts, man. So I bought one anyways, and mine I've had it for like 9 months. It works perfectly fine. I've been kind of rough on it.
And I mean,
There's
like,
a difference between the
it
Lite
entirely
and the original,
depends. Yeah, I've had my new Joy-Cons for more than a year now, and they've been fine.
I think they probably fixed the issue in the newer ones. I hope. But
Well, yeah, I mean, it entirely depends on how rough you are in Joy-Cons.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
me and my brother have had probably more than 1,000 hours total on the Switch between the both of us, and using those Joy-Cons, and there's been no problems. But
Yeah.
dude, if you're like throwing your Joy-Cons around, you're spilling stuff on them, you're mashing them hella hard. Of course, they're gonna it's gonna speed up the lifespan.
Also, if you
course it
like
is.
put them under a couch or something, and then they get sat on, oof. And you're
Yeah.
twisting it. The
Don't
rub-
leave them in the sun too. Don't leave them in the sun.
That'd
They'll
be
melt.
gross. Yuck.
They'll melt apart and destroy
The
themselves.
worst is if you leave a
Ugh.
Switch Lite in the sun, all the buttons will turn yellow. Ugh. It looks like that, or if you're a smoker, but you know. Yeah. Who,
See,
who
here's the thing.
smokes,
If you basically what will happen is that if you leave yourself in the sun for too long, you will physically turn yellow.
See, there's
And
actually a
everyone will call you a
disease.
smoker.
No,
It's
there's a
insane.
disease that actually turns your skin yellow and turns your eyes yellow. It's
crazy.
real weird, and that kills you.
It's crazy, man. No, he's in the bathroom probably still.
Oh snap! Justin's getting talked to on the podcast, baby.
Oh, get him!
Uh-oh. No, they're asking where Bobo is.
Yeah, we're 15 minutes in.
I hate minutes.
Who?
That was actually. Do you guys want to end it there?
Yeah.
Guga Gaga.
Yeah, this is crit.
It was a mess.
It's crit.
at the
That
beginning.
was no. That was
It was a mess. One of the guests leaves immediately.
Yeah, I mean, like.
that was fantastic. We had
we should
drama.
probably like
we
have an
had real-
itinerary.
There's drama, there was mystery, there's
Have an idea.
intrigue.